The black ball. The black ball. Am I running mad? Oh, I am here with you. I am not running mad. You will find out that the black ball that I've been saying has no sense in it. What does it mean? If someone approaches you and starts telling you the black ball, you will think, it looks as if this person is not feeling fine. That brings us to that topic, phrase. Phrase. Phrase is one of the important units in grammar. We've been able to discuss letters, then morphology. Now we've gone into the discussion of phrase. Phrase is a group of words without a finite verb and makes no complete sense. Listen again. Phrase is a group of words without a finite verb and makes no complete sense. Just take note of these three characteristics of phrase. It must be a group of words, that is number one. Secondly, it must not have a finite verb unless it's a verb phrase. We are coming to that. That is the only one that has exception here. It must be a group of words. It must not have finite verb. And at the same time, it does not make a complete sense. No complete meaning in it. Like I told you, the black ball. Someone comes to tell you the black ball. The black ball. Yes, the black ball. You'll be wondering, what happened to the black ball? I said, the black ball. Alright, let's continue. I said it's a group of words, it does not have a finite verb, and it, at the same time, does not make complete sense. We have different types of phrases: noun phrase, verb phrase, phrasal verb, adjectival phrase, even adverbial phrase, prepositional phrase. There are very, very many. But in our class today, we shall be focusing on noun phrase. Before now, you know what a noun is. You know before now that a noun is a word that names things, animal, places, people, emotions, games, and anything at all that has name is a noun. So any phrase that functions as a noun, that does the work of a noun, we refer to it as a noun phrase. So if it is a phrase that functions as a noun, we say it's a noun phrase. It must have a noun as the head word. It must have a noun as the head word, with others modifying it. The other ones can appear in the phrase. They might not appear in the phrase. That is to say, a noun phrase can be a single word, and it must be a noun. And the other ones are just modifying. They can be determinants, they can be adjectives. Determinants and adjectives are optional, but the noun must be there. That is why I told you the black ball. If you are asked, what is the noun there? Ball is the noun. So that is the head word. That ball cannot leave. I can easily say the ball. The adjective there can easily leave and it will still be a noun phrase, the ball. I can remove the determiner, which is the, and change it to black ball, and it still makes sense. So the determiner can be there, the adjective can be there, they might not be there as well. But the noun must be present. I don't know if you get me. So simply put, a noun phrase is a phrase that has a noun as the head word with or without a determiner and an adjective. Listen again. A noun phrase is a phrase that has a noun as the head word with or without the determiner and an adjective. But the right way to place this is that is a phrase that functions as a noun in a sentence, and it's very, very simple as that. So I'll give you one example, the black ball. Another example that I have here is her book. Her book. Does it make sense? Is it a group of words? Yes. It does not make sense as well. What is the determiner there? The determiner there is her, her ball, her book. The noun there is what? Book. You know, the determiner can be a possessive adjective. So even this one is the determiner at the same time an adjective. So we will take this one as an adjective. Okay, as an adjective. Her book. I have another one here. The boy behind the door. The boy behind the door. Does it have any verb here? Any finite verb at all? The boy behind the door. If someone comes to me and start telling you, the boy behind the door, the boy behind the door, you'll be wondering, what is wrong with this person? So if you check it very well, the determiner there is the. And the main word there, which is the noun there, is boy. Boy. What about the other one? The boy behind the door. Behind is a preposition. The door is a noun phrase as well. The boy behind the door. Alright. The building on the corner is the same thing as a prepositional, as a noun phrase. The building on the corner. It does not make sense. Someone comes to me and says, the building on the corner. The building on the corner. You'll be wondering, what is wrong with this person? So we have about 5 functions of noun phrase. Also, 5 functions. I'm going to give 5 functions of a noun phrase. The work of a noun phrase. Number 1 is subject of a sentence. If we say a noun phrase functions as the subject of a sentence, that is to say, it performs the action the verb is doing. For example, the boy behind the door killed it. The boy behind the door killed it. Ask yourself, what is performing the action? The boy behind the door. Does it make sense to you, someone coming to tell you the boy behind the door? The boy behind the door. Unless the person has the verb and the object. The boy behind the door killed it. So wow, so is that what you're trying to say? But if someone comes to tell you the boy behind the door, you'll be thinking the person is running mad. So it functions as a subject of a sentence. I have another example here is the stubborn he-goat ate the food. The stubborn he-goat ate the food. The stubborn he-goat. The stubborn he-goat is the what? Is a noun phrase. Because it cannot function alone, it cannot stand alone, it does not have a finite verb. So we say that stubborn he-goat. What did it do? It ate the food. Alright, number 2, it functions as the object of a verb, that is the receiver of an action. We've said before now that the boy behind the door ate it. So let us change that it to a noun phrase. The boy behind the door ate the food. The food. The boy behind the door ate the food. So the food is a noun phrase functioning as the object of the sentence. The boy behind the door ate the food. The food. Another example here is I played the black ball. I use the black ball first. So let me just use this example. I played the black ball. If you check it very well, the black ball is the object of the sentence as also a noun phrase. It has the determiner, it has an adjective, it has a noun which is the head word. I played the black ball. What did I play? What receiving the action played? What did I act upon? It is what? The black ball. Alright, number 3, it acts as object of preposition. When we say it acts as object of preposition, it comes immediately after a preposition. Let's take, for example, the girl in the big hall is a talker. The girl in the big hall is a talker. Check it very well. Even the girl is a noun phrase. So the girl in there is the preposition. What is coming after in? The big hall. That is our main target for now. Even though the girl is a noun phrase, and at the same time the one at the end, which is a talker, is also a noun phrase, because talker there is a noun. A there is the determiner. So, but we are targeting the big hall. So the girl in the big hall. In the big hall there it has a determiner which is the. uh, an adjective which is big, and a noun which is whole. So it's coming immediately after the preposition in. Number 4, subject complement. It complements the subject. It comes immediately after a linking verb. So a linking verb brings the subject complement, which is the noun phrase, with the subject. Is, are, were, was. These are the ones I'm talking about. So it shows relationship, gives more information about the subject. For example, the girl is our class captain. The girl is our class captain. Check it very well. The girl, our class captain, is our target now. That is the subject complementing the girl. So the linking verb there is bringing the girl and our class captain together. So our class captain there, the determiner is our, the adjective there is class, then the noun there is what? Captain. So it can also act as subject complement as well. Number 5, it can act as appositive. What we say appositive, it gives more information about the subject. It comes immediately after the subject. Who are we talking about? This person, so and so, does this and that. So it explains the subject, gives more information about the subject. So for example, Mr. Briggs, the headmaster, is coming. Mr. Briggs, the headmaster, is coming. What is the subject? Is Mr. Briggs. What is the appositive that is giving more information about Mr. Briggs? Is what? The headmaster. It does not have an adjective but has only a determiner, which is what? The headmaster. The headmaster. We can easily remove an appositive and it will still make sense. Mr. Briggs is coming. So Mr. Briggs, the headmaster, giving more information about the subject. Mr. Briggs, the headmaster. Another one is Reverend Peter, the Archbishop of our church, taught us to pray always. Reverend Peter, the Archbishop of our church, taught us to pray always. What is the appositive there? The Archbishop of our church. It has the determiner, the adjective, and the noun there. So this is whatever thing you have to know about a noun phrase. If at all you still have any question about this noun phrase, you can just drop it in the comment box. Very, very simple. I have said it functions as a group of words. Sometimes can be a single word. At the same time, I said it does not have a finite verb, and it doesn't make sense as well. And if it's a noun phrase, it always have a noun as the head word, with sometimes an adjective and a determiner. It can function as a subject, function as an object, subject complement, appositive, and at the same time, I said it can also function as object of preposition. So wherever you see noun phrase, people to point them out. So check these questions here. Point out the noun phrase here, noun phrases that you find here, and drop them in the comment box. Put your answer in the comment box. And if you love this video, I would love you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also comment. Subscribe, don't forget that. For now, bye bye.